Hey guys, it's me, Crooker, TheSliferSlacker, I guess. Yeah, it's been a while since something of note has happened, huh? So, basically, I've sort of just kind of been hit with, bout of executive dysfunction, one after another. Especially when it comes to doing videos. I've got a lot going on in my personal life that, well, frankly, just shit's been rough and really sucks for me personally on like an individual level right now. Just been generally hard to get things done and find passion and motivation to work on things. So, it's been rough. And I know everyone, I know, a lot of you guys are excited about the prospect of the Neos video. It is still happening, eventually. I did record a version of it last summer, but it is so catastrophically long that I didn't finish the recording. And then a bunch of new stuff came out, which forced me to rewrite a bunch of it, and I'm still currently rewriting it because I really don't know how to end it. So that's been a problem. The second thing is just generally the editing process kind of makes me turn around and not want to do anything. It honestly, at this point in my life, just feels like a chore that I have to do to get a video out. And I like making videos. I do have fun making them, and I enjoy the act of doing so. But my editing process is just such a pain in the ass, From everything to writing the damn thing, to recording it, to editing the recording, to actually putting the video together. Like, every step of the way, there's just these little bits that really, really take up my energy. And the editing process especially, like the core editing process, is the worst. It is the worst. I hate doing it. I hate my software, but it's the only software I've ever known how to use. So if I try and learn a new one now, I'm literally never going to get anything done because I'm going to have to learn something from scratch, and that's going to kill any desire I have to do anything. So I kind of just sit there until I can muster up the energy to actually do what I have to do. The start to finish style videos, while they look simple, they are not easy. There's a reason why it takes Rada so long to do those, I think, because the card review format is annoying. You have to, animate every little thing, and while you can copy and paste a bit of that, at least for me, my editing software doesn't even allow me to, properly edit text in a way that it honestly should. So I have to do that in other programs like Photoshop first, and then export the text as PNGs, and then put it on screen, which is that process takes forever. To do that for every individual card I have to talk about, fucking forget about it, man. It is a pain. It is a massive pain. And I don't always want to do that. And I do, want to finish the video. I really do. I'm passionate about finishing the Neos video. I said it would be the last start-to-finish style video I'd ever do, and I stand by that. I kind of wish I waited for the new Evil Hero stuff to come out before I made that other video, but I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not going to do another Evil Hero video. The Neos video is the end of it, and I'm making it the end of it. But even just with stuff like GX Abridged 2, which is kind of stuck in the writing process because it's just really hard sometimes to be funny. I have friends of mine who are helping me write that one because I keep hitting roadblocks in inspiration and motivation, and it's so close to being done, that script. And I swear to God, if I do more GX Abridged after that, it's gonna have to be, like, in a much shorter format. It's gonna have to be more, like, quick bullet point kind of jokes. You know, just sort of get through it and ignore all the plot stuff that I can't make funny or don't have a good idea for. The problem is with episode 2 is I have a lot of ideas for scenes, and especially the duel scene. I really enjoyed writing the duel scene, but I also am just struggling closing everything out. So, you know, it's a process. And on top of that, you know, I've just not been as interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! These days. I still play the game regularly. I still love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't watch the anime anymore. You know, I kind of pulled out of that after Vrains ended. I tried to watch Sevens, but I couldn't get invested in something that was advertising a product to me that I physically could not participate in. And I don't like Duel Links, and I don't like Master Duel. So what else is there for me to latch onto with Sevens and Go Rush? I just don't watch them. I don't care to watch advertisements for things I can't partake in, so I don't watch them. I have friends who watch them. They love those shows. Good for them. I can't deal with the anime grind anymore if it's not about main Yu-Gi-Oh! And even just on that, like, there's only so many times I can rewatch the first couple of Yu-Gi-Ohs that I really love intimately before I need, like, a long break, you know? GX will be my forever favorite anime, and I will stand by that until the day I die. But, you know, it goes in cycles. I can't always find something to talk about with GX, and that sort of energy I've instead put into GX Abridged, and I'm okay with that, but it also means that Yu-Gi-Oh! As a discussion topic has lost a lot of its luster for me, because I don't have anything left to say about Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I've talked about my favorite archetype extensively. I don't feel like covering stuff like Duel Monsters or 5Ds, because I feel like those are the most beloved Yu-Gi-Oh! Series by, like, a wide margin. I don't really like Zexal that much. I don't really like Arc 5 that much, and I'm probably one of the 3 people online who actually liked Vrains, and I don't care enough to defend it. So, you know, but GX is my bread and butter, and it always will be, and I will always love talking about it. But, you know, I have other interests. There's other stuff I like to talk about, and I'd like the video essay format. I'd like to do more stuff in that way. I've been threatening for years to do that Season 3 of GX video, and someday that floodgate's gonna open. But for now, you know, after I'm done these 2 videos, which is the Neos video and GX Bridge 2, my plan has honestly been just to pivot away from Yu-Gi-Oh! At least somewhat. I'll still keep making the GX Abridged stuff, because I think that's the creative outlet for Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've enjoyed the most, especially the little parodies. I like doing those. They're easy and they're fun. So that stuff is fine. But even those can take ages if we're going back talking about editing. Like that, editing the Abridged, oh my god, that took me months. It took me months because of how much of a pain in the ass it was and how much I kept stopping and starting on it. But just editing is the big problem, frankly, because the worst part about editing is needing visuals. You know, something like this, something off the cuff where I can just put up an image and let my talking do the talking, that's fine, that's easy, that's nothing. But if you're taking, like, a video seriously and you want something to actually look good and your point to have meaning, you need engaging visuals. It's a visual medium. It's more fun that way. And God, is that a pain. And, you know, I'm a broke perfectionist, so, like, what am I gonna do? Like, hire somebody to edit for me? I got enough fucking problems on my plate without having to waste money on something that doesn't, you know, profit to me at all. And not like I want my videos to be profitable. That's not why I do them. I'm not really interested in being like a for money YouTuber man. Like, that's not what I do. But I will say, God, it would be so much easier if I just had infinite money and I could just pay somebody to edit these for me, because I cannot stand the editing process. And yet, I'm such a perfectionist that I feel like if I don't do it, it's not really mine. And it's that wall I run into, which is why I've only uploaded stupid little small things here or there, because it's honestly easier for me to just re-upload stupid jokes that I make with my friends, or dumb shit from my Twitter, like, onto YouTube and just put it out there for a gag. It's much easier to do that, and I don't have to think about it much. And it sucks because I've told myself for years I never wanted to do a video like this, where, you know, don't make an update video. Because if you make an update video, it's just showing people that you could have made a different video instead. You could have used this time to make a different video. And I generally try to hold myself to that, but I definitely feel like I owe some kind of explanation for just why I haven't done anything. Like, aside from, you know, the normal life stuff, like, I'm a uni student, and I have been for years, and that takes up time. The fact that, like, I'm still trying to find paid work in my chosen field, which isn't just grunt stuff, which is, being a paid writer. It's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult being at the age where I have to forge some sort of life for myself, and basically having this other thing, creative thing, on the back burner that I would love to dedicate more of my time to. I just don't have the time or energy for these days. And I'm hoping that'll change soonish. I mean, honestly, the past winter has been hell where I live, so that's also drained a lot of my motivation in a lot of ways. I started eating horribly unhealthy, and I started, like, exercising way less, which has been way bad for my mental health. And honestly, I stopped going to therapy as much because I just couldn't afford it as much as I used to. But I also don't need it as much as I used to, so that's progress at least. So, not everything's all bad. But generally speaking, it's just been a rough go, And I want to keep making videos. I want to still put stuff out for you guys. I really appreciate all of you, even if the audience is relatively small compared to, other people. I really appreciate that you guys like what I do enough to stick around, and that you enjoyed anything that I put out, and that you still want more. I really appreciate that, and I'm thankful for it. So thank you very much, everyone, for sticking by me. I want to, at the very least, get the Neos video done before I start kind of branching out. I said a while ago I wanted to get a Robo video. That's still on the table. There's other videos that I've kind of have half recorded that I want finished, and I will probably work on finishing them. I have a whole video about Optimus Prime that I think is really cool, that I want to edit, that I recorded months ago, so we'll see about getting that edited. Again, it's a problem of trying to find interesting footage, because, God, that's a pain. How do you fill 10 minutes? So, I guess that's it. It's just a little life update, a little bit complainy, but I just want you guys to know that I'm still out there. Stuff will come eventually. It's just really rough right now, man. The world's in a fucking weird place, and I'm on a personal level in a weird place. So I hope that at the very least you're all doing well, and you can wish me luck for everything that I've got coming my way in terms of, personal responsibilities. So I'll try my best to get more videos out soonish. Just gotta kick yourself in the ass and do stuff sometimes, I guess. But hopefully I'll have the time to do that soon. So yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Count on it.